Oh! Phil, I'm at your door. Let me in. Let me in. I got a special delivery for you. Hello? Anyone home?
This week, I took 4 days away from live streaming in order to take some time away for multiple reasons. I mean, the most prominent one being the arrival of my girlfriend, Kat, which now, yes, has finally been revealed. And I'm not going to go too much into the nonsense and drama that happened around that this week, but more I'm going to focus on the positivity. I'm going to tell you this, folks. I'm going to start off with this. My first day back, in 5 days, I want to say thank you to all of you who were positive, who were great to myself and to my girlfriend this week, who left very nice feedback both on social media, Instagram, Twitter. A few people actually sent me some private messages, which was really nice. It's always good to see support and to see positivity. And, even though, as you know, the standard reactions from the parties who you knew would react that way happened, it was a very positive vibe overall. Overwhelmingly good, like, positive vibe in my opinion. And I was very pleased by this, I'll be honest with you guys. About 2-3 years ago, pretty much anything I did had a negative association. Everything that I revealed, everything that I did, everything was negative, 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 negative. And now, things are turning around for sure. If anything, this week was a huge sign that things have turned in the direction of the positive for sure, and that things are going well in that regard. More people than ever supported me. More people than ever came out and said, this is great that you now have a significant other in your life, that you're living together, you're going to spend time with each other all the time, to have a life together. She's beautiful, and, you're going to learn a lot more about her over time as, as we get into it and stuff. But, for the most part, just for a brief introduction this week, people were very positive, and I was very, very happy with the response that I saw, okay? It definitely could have been really ridiculously negative, and it really wasn't. It was the complete opposite of what I had originally expected. I think, again, like I said, mostly because now things are so much more positive. Things have turned around in the last year for me in a big way versus things being so negative, negative, negative like they were for a few years there, okay? So all that being said, thank you guys for, number one, allowing me to take the time off that I needed, for Kat to arrive, to get her moved in. And let me tell you guys, just to give you some, I'm sure people want to know, right? What were we doing all this time, 4 days and everything? Basically a lot of running around, trying to get stuff done in the short period of time that we had, in order to prepare for me to be able to, work, come back to live streaming full time, and getting her set up so that she has everything she needs, for work, for living here around the house and everything. A big move across, the country like she did, moving from one climate to another, moving from one state to another is a very different thing. And, she doesn't necessarily have all the things set up here that she needed. So we did a lot of stuff this week, a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go into the major details. All I'm going to tell you is we just didn't even get it all done. We didn't. With 4 days of constantly running around, going here, going there, signing up for this, registering for this, doing that. We're still not done. We're still not done. We're still going to have probably for the next month, every week, as you guys know, as I've told you, we're going to have 1 day a week where we do stuff for ourselves, where I will not be live streaming and we'll be running around doing stuff that we need to get done. Probably we're still going to be doing stuff that 1 day a week, half the day is going to be us running around doing more stuff, to get it all done. So it was good. It was a lot of time. It was 4 days away, not a lot of time, but it was a good chunk of time. Got a lot of stuff done that needed to get done, and had a lot of fun in the process as well. Having her here to do all this stuff. That's what people don't realize is, when you're in a relationship with someone who you really, you gel with, is that you could do tedious things that normally doing them alone is boring, and they become fun, right? So even though half the stuff we did was more tedious work and stuff, just being together, it made it so much better. And that is the cool thing about living with your significant other, is sharing everything. Yeah, there's fun times, but there's also shitty times, but those shitty times become better when you're with someone you love, because you're able to share that time together. So, you know, it was good. It was 4 days away. You know, my voice, I was not talking constantly, which was a good thing. The house is cleaner now. In fact, it was funny because we had all these boxes with styrofoam and shit, you know, from the move. And I was downstairs breaking down these boxes and doing all this work. And Kat came into my office and cleaned my office for me without even telling me. It was a surprise. So I come upstairs and all of my consoles are arranged. All of my wires are like sorted nicely. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, this is really nice. Like, she really went through and, you know, rearranged the consoles to put them all into my entertainment center here. And she vacuumed the floor. And I was like, oh my God, what a surprise, you know. Real nice of her to do that. I didn't ask her. You know, that was amazing. She blew me away with that. And then this morning I wake up. Now, I knew she was going to do this, but I wake up this morning and the house smells good. And I'm like, man, when I look and she's not in bed, I'm like, where is she? And I go downstairs. She had woken up early to start making dinner. We got a slow cooker, cheap one. You know, we didn't get so super expensive one. I think it was like $30 or something. And we got some meat and stuff. We actually joined Costco over the course of this week and got some meat. And she had gotten up early. She had marinated and seasoned the meat, tossed it in the slow cooker. And the thing's cooking right now. The house smells absolutely amazing. Slow cooked meat. And she's working on, I'm like, oh my God. It's certainly so different from living alone, let me tell you. It is such a better, you know, situation, you know, and just her being here, you know. I'm not going to get too crazy into it. You know, obviously I'm in love with her, and so you guys are going, oh my God, he's fawning all over her. I know, you know, just that I'm really happy right now. So, I'm really happy. So, obviously, this is what I'm going to be talking about. Okay, but yeah, pretty awesome. I had a great week. The future looks bright. I'm very excited. And I just want to say again, before we get into the new stuff, now that I'm going to be streaming full time again and everything, thank you guys again for being so positive, for allowing me to have this time away, okay? For coming back already, there's a ton of people on stream, so thank you for allowing me to, you know, come back and remembering me. Not that I come back and there's nobody here or anything. No, people are already here. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited to jump into new stuff now. I'm rejuvenated, you know. So, pretty good. And I am very much looking very positive, you know.
Ready to make fun of an idiot? Hey, you ragu bitch. Did a 30-bit cheer and left an insulting message for myself and my girlfriend. Hey, you ragu bitch. You are my bitch. Thank you for the free money, dummy. I'm not reading your message, and you can lick my balls.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
All of that, baby. Do that, baby, too.